Singh from RG Internationals, coming up with some more speaking tips and strategies. Speaking really is the most essential part of our life, and I think so. In listening, reading and writing, I think so we are almost quiet and we keep on practicing, but this is the part where you have to come out for something. So many times it happens that we are scared about speaking when it comes to a new person. Once if you're getting acquainted to someone, yes, you are okay, fine, comfortable with that person, but when it comes to a new person, you hesitate. Now this word hesitate has to be removed when you're giving your IELTS speaking. The main part which I'm going to speak about that speaking has in IELTS are three parts: part 1, part 2 and part 3. Coming for the third part 1, we have introduction questions. When I say introduction questions, I say, what is your name? Where are you from? Okay, I call it as you questions. Now the rule for this part 1 is you never give one word answer. What is your name? Meera. No. My name is Meera Manjeet Singh. Now you give a full name whenever you answer that. Where are you from? When you give that answer, you say I am from Surat. That is a correct answer. But I want to elaborate because my town has something more to speak about. So I am from Surat and it is a small town in Gujarat. How would I elaborate this? Please listen. I am from Surat. It is a small town in Gujarat. It is situated in the southern part of Gujarat, and that's my geography, which I know very well, and I would speak like that. I have something more to speak about my city, so how would I speak? It is known for bridges, it is a diamond hub, and known for textiles. Recently, it has been marked second cleanest city of India. I'm trying to say that, so I'll say this in this form. Now your elaboration has to be only in 1 or 2 sentences. Please do not waste your time here, but elaboration has to be done there. Coming to the part 2 side, we come with cue card. This is the most essential part. Students, you must have taken part in your school times called JAM, that is JAM, that is just a minute, or elocution. You must be given some time and you must have spoken on some topic. It is the same thing here, where you get 1 minute of preparation and you speak for 2 minutes. Now, our entire thing going to the examination here is that your entire voice is being recorded while you're giving this interview. So the first part is right from the first part till the end. There would be no mocking. Nobody is going to help you or saying these words that you are supposed to say this and all. This is all in the class when we are instructing you to improve your English and speaking, what kinds of words are to be used, especially the lexicons. We work on this more because this gives you scores. So, for example, if I take up this cue card, my topic would be, for example, if I take a topic, describe a toy which you played in your childhood. We also have, this is my main question, a toy which I played in the childhood. We have sub-questions, 1, 2, 3, 4. We take up with the first question, what was the toy? Who gave it to you? And how much did you play with it? These are the 3 questions which you have to cover writing in your cue card, speaking in your cue card, and this goes like this. I call it as mind mapping. First of all, question was talking about the childhood toy. So this is my past tense. We always see that whatever we have to speak into the tenses, whether I have to speak in the present simple or whether I have to speak the past simple, or do I have to add on to the future. So mind mapping is just like this. So my question is toy, which I played in my childhood. My first question is, what was the toy? Now, being a girl, I would talk about a Barbie doll because I'll be more flexible speaking. I want to be comfortable while I'm speaking about it. Boys can speak about toys like cars, racing cars, bikes, etc. And I would speak about Barbie. So my 1 minute session would go like this: Barbie. Second question was, who gave it to you? Now I want to be more impressive when I'm saying this. So what is the lexical I can use here? It could be uncle, aunt, father, mother or something. I want to be impressive. Here, what would I speak? I'll say maternal uncle or aunt, or I can say paternal uncle. That is we call it as mama and kaka. So this is the same thing what I'm trying to speak in English. Okay. The third point is mine. How much did I play with it? Every time, because it was a doll. Okay. So I would convert this entire thing into a story. Please remember, it's not necessary that you have done things, but don't try to make it into fantasies. Try to speak reality, or you can remember some things. Maybe somebody else must have done and you remember that story and you put yourself into that shoe and you start speaking. So when I start speaking about this, please listen to me carefully. My question starts and I start my conversation, and my conversation starts like this. Well, I have played with many toys in my childhood, but here I vividly remember this story which was really nostalgic for me, and I still remember that. And it was my 10th birthday. I was really very eager to celebrate that birthday, and my mother was more eager than me to celebrate the birthday, and she kept a big venue for this occasion, and she called around 40 to 60 relatives of mine and my friends, the near and dear ones. My uncle had come from California just to visit, and he was invited for the party. He got 3 suitcases and a big box. 2 suitcases were handed to my mother, where she opened, she saw the sweets and all, and he also had the sweets, and the box was unboxed. It was just 2 days prior when my mother asked him, what is that box for? He said, I have to give it to someone. So we ignored about it, and we started getting our occasion to be more lively. My mother started with the music. From 2 days before only, everyone had come to my place. The day arrived of my birthday, and a huge cake, 3-storied cake was ordered, and it came to the venue. I was dressed in a lovely, pretty white dress, and I was looking really, very pretty. I still have the photographs. I cut the cake. Many of them gave me gifts, and here my uncle comes with that box, and he unboxes it. When I see that box, it was a lovely, beautiful Barbie doll. That Barbie doll was, I was just imagining myself into her, because she was almost 12 to 15 inches tall, and she was beautifully dressed in her purple dress. She had blue eyes, curly hair, and that doll was in trend at that time. Now when I speak about this is just a small example of saying, because I can speak more and more about this, ending up with how much did I play with it. I could have made up the story more bigger. This is a story like you cultivate and you make it. I'll tell you the truth, I never had such a doll. This was my imagination. Okay, so please be there, see that you get into the real story and speak about it. Okay, now this is all about your cue card. Coming to the third part is called as the follow-ups. When I say follow-ups, what do I mean? There are some more questions on the same topic, asking you questions about what is the difference between the boys and the girls' toys. And there are about 8 to 10 questions asked in your examination. Now this is about, if I answer that question, I have to answer that question into 2 to 3 lines. Please make that, again, that elaboration comes down here. So when you're doing this, so the difference between the girls and the boys' toys is first the color. Normally the boys normally prefer colors like red, blue. They have colors like dark navy blue and such kind of colors. They like blacks. Girls are more of girlish colors like light blue, purple, light pink, white. Okay, they like to choose these colors. So I can elaborate that in that form while you're seeing this. Students, let me tell you the bottom line. After this session, the best part about our institution is, that is RG Internationals, we take this speaking every day without fail. And this is one of the most essential part of our timetable when we are doing it, and we do take this. So this is a plus point for you because, like I said, speaking is the most essential part of IELTS.